Hello, 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 hello. I don't think that I don't think I have anybody here yet. Uh, I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and give it a few more minutes for people to show up. Man, kind of a weird one when I kind of a weird one today. It's good to be on time. The counter went up and right back down again. um so I'm glad to be on time. I thought it was the morning there for a second because I was doing some meditation. Once in a while, I'll watch some shows outside of Christian listening, right? And I'm sometimes on YouTube you can really listen to people like go through things, like real life, right? And um, it's hard to watch people go through stuff when you kind of have a way in your head on how to deal with like normal everyday strife or normal everyday thoughts or patterns of thinking, right? And you would normally use for your own self, right? Like something I would use for myself, right? And then watch somebody else kind of struggle and know that there's tools, right, that could be had or whatever. It makes you want to help, but at the same time, right? um I'm humble enough to understand that not everybody in the world wants my help. I mean, who am I, right? I just some guy that stumbled on the greatest book of all time, right? And am very, very blessed to have been able to confirm that as the truth, man. you know, this might do some robotic stuff. Did I just plug this in and it's doing something weird, or is everything okay, Deb? I see you on the screen, but I don't know if Wow, nobody else is here. It's been 3 minutes. Did this go out publicly? Oh yeah, there's another person. Wow. Wow, man, it took 3 minutes for all that to go out. Wow. YouTube hates us, man. I've never seen what do you call it? What's up, Mitch? I'm glad you're here, buddy. I've never seen one take that long. Deb, you were probably here anyway, huh? Just searching it out. And then Michigander got the first one at 3 minutes. Yeah, no notice for you. Wow, that is so crazy. That's insane. Like how are we supposed to I mean, good thing I go on the same time pretty much every day, right? Because how else would we be able to fellowship if we can't use the same tools and metrics that YouTube allows everybody else? That's the only thing that's concerning. I mean, we're not victims, right? We can overcome this, but it's still frustrating to know that man, that sucks, man, because I know that I'm subscribed to some channels that like I get the notice like within seconds of them going live, and I'm the first one there, it's crazy, man, absolutely crazy, but who cares? uh, Jesus said it would be like that. That's even more confirmation that what we believe in is true. I mean, it's overwhelming confirmation. I mean, this whole world is in support of the Antichrist. We got the moon missions named after Apollo, right? We got Helios and Drag in our New York harbor, right? We have every kind of um, representation of Egypt everywhere, right? As if it's like uh, the greatest thing to replicate of all time, right? It's Babylon everywhere, you know? And just the evil alone, right? Just the evil lined up against the Bible with biblical terms, right, is enough confirmation on its own, you know? You almost had a trailer fire new steel lined floor. Now, wow, hey, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Getting back onto some positive stuff going on. But I mean, you know what? It's all positive in my book now. I mean, right now I'm looking at things like it's all gravy, man. It was just all, or it's all good from this point forward, right? And you know what? It's weird because you almost feel horrible to even say a slang term nowadays, man, because you don't know if that means something gross, you know? So I figure from this point forward, it's all bonus time because we know the end of it, you know? So that's pretty cool. So it's like a camouflage trailer. Like it's hold on, let's see what you got here. Steel lined floor now. Okay. Trailer, okay. And it's camouflage out in the brush. But if you have internet, right? If you have internet and a couple of devices, right, that's all you need anyway, right? I mean, what other kind of connection would you need to the outside world other than, a couple of yeah, new floor isn't cheap, but if you can barter, right? If you got wood or something like that and they got um sometimes you can make a deal, right? But that's a lot of work though. Uh that's a lot of work. I think I was talking to was I think it might have been Cindy today where sometimes like when like a tree will fall on somebody's house or in their yard, the people that come, they get paid to come out there. And then they'll take the wood too, and it's like they said the wood is so valuable that you can make just as much money on taking the wood as you can on the job, yeah? And see, I'm not good at with my eye knowing how much wood is how much there is there and how much is worth anything. Jumped out when I was putting in the wood and I didn't see it and I was being lazy. There was the little wood chips and I smelt it, poured water on it, fixed it. Oh wow. Oh, so it didn't actually burn, but you still put in the floor anyway. The steel floor anyway. That's good. I mean, it would have been hard to have a wood floor anyway in there, you know? Eventually you would have had to have made it a steel floor, right? Hey Darlene, how you doing? I hope I said hi to everyone else. Camo, of course. Deb, Mitch. Yeah, I think, if I missed you, then it just means I care about you more. Um, yeah, born in the blizzard of 1978 in Traverse Bay. Some wicked historical pictures. Yet. Yeah, it would be nice. Like it's what's crazy is I've been watching a couple of these channels that I used to watch before, right? Like Mind Unveiled. Right now, there's some occultic type kids, right? Good young people, I guess, smart, but they're not Christian, I don't think. I've asked them a couple of times and haven't gotten an answer, but they do have some good information about like you know uh pictures from back in the day that are like, wow, how could these buildings and um even like some of the celebration structures and things like that, you're like, wow, that's a little advanced, for what they tell us there is, and just the fact that somebody was able to draw those pictures, right, or paint these pictures of back in the day, and that's not some kind of technology, right? Because see, it looks like I have a drawing of me up there, right? Well, that's just uh, you know, um, a program, that can take a picture and make it look like draw a drawing. You know what I mean? And so you wonder, right? Did they have incredible art back then, or did they have technology that that they haven't, that we don't know about? And I'd like to think that whatever it is that we had back then was somehow internally like a human trait, right? Like our consciousness was better, our how we got along was better, our communication was better. That's more impressive, right? Because then, I mean, who knows the things that could be created if we're all in agreement with each other, right? But it also would be cool to find out that there was some old technology that that they somehow started us over in a kind of a off to the side over here, and it's weird, right? Because you wonder, right? Are we being raised from having no technology to having it, separately, or if somehow there was after the flood, or blah blah blah, right? This is how we're restarting, right? And it'd be nice to know what people had before the floods, right? But I know that they wouldn't share that technology with us, See what Camel says. Oh yeah, he's a young buck. Small sacrifice for quality. Yep, you're right. You're right. Got to get that good floor in there. And if it takes a little small disaster or whatever, then to go and get it straightened out, then that's good. Now you can. I mean, peace of mind is worth so much nowadays, I think. Setting records with weather, and they're not, because I remember 10 to 12 years ago it was 10 times as bad. Yeah. Well, Michigander, it's a mind control, right? It's mind control. I mean, we know this, right? They're gonna gaslight us and and give us misinformation any chance that they can. I mean, this is hardly new, right? Oh, congratulations on your grandbaby, great grandbaby. Oh wow, Levi James. He sounds important already, Oh wow. Wouldn't it be great if we all got raptured today and he would just boom, straight shot to heaven, right? All of us together. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? I always wanted to be one of those babies, where I could be born and then go straight to heaven in a rapture would be amazing. Because then well, I know that being pregnant during this time was predicted to be especially hard, right? And so it's good that she had the baby already. That's good. Oh yeah, there's technology they're hiding from us. Of course they have to know that. I mean, they have to be ahead of us by a few years. Because I remember more than a few years, decades probably. Because I remember AJM gave me a interview of, I think it was uh, Keanu Reeves, right, about virtual reality, and he said that the stuff that's coming out is way behind the stuff that they have access to in the studio. And so, like, he says it's not even interesting to him to to try it, right? Because it's, the difference between what they have, what could be coming out and what is coming out, like, is years behind. So to the point where virtual reality, to him, not even worth doing, So that goes to show that, like, now with the VR, right? You can't distinguish VR from reality, but he can distinguish VR from the new VR. That's amazing. That means that it's exponentially, in orders of magnitude better, many times better. So they are hiding all this technology, and of course they're going to use it against us. Any advantage that they have. Because, like, here's the thing, right? Like, when it's all, let's say we're all in here competing for money, right? Well, that's one competition, right? We're all competing for money, right? That would be the game, the score, how to win, everything, right? All clear, right? Well, not everybody's trying to get money, in this world is so nuanced and dynamic that, some people want money, some people want, control, some people want pleasure, some people want, and, yeah, some people want control to the point where they can control your movements. They want you to be sick. It does get to a point where it's like, wow, what do you even get out of that? Like, um, if all things were fair, right, and all things were clear, then yeah, then we'd be able to see these things coming. But, with so many different things to compete for, right? It's so hard to know what they even want from us, right? Hey Sheila, how are you doing? I'm glad to see you. This makes me feel happy that everybody's here. It's weird how everybody kind of, uh how everybody, trickles in. Like, it's almost like, if I can describe it, it's like people being braided in, right? Like, certain people are every few days, certain people are every day, certain people are every, twice a day. I see some people, right? And it's like, it's weird how it's a pattern. It truly is. I mean, I almost expect it, but I don't know why I expect a person to be there. It's just their time, right? It's weird. Yes, I am grateful for you guys to be here right now. And tonight, that I'm going to be on, the Nut House, right? Does everybody know that? And that's, if you want to go over there and check it out, I think it'll be fun. It's going to be a little different. Instead of just, having our normal, BS session or whatever, where we're talking about our weeks and things we've learned, right? We're going to end up talking about, sound, different frequencies of sound, and how that, um, affects us, I guess. I'll put a link. I'll go ahead and put a link on my community board right after this show, so that way everybody has a link to get there. Unless somebody with a wrench could put a link. If somebody with I don't know who has a wrench in there. No, Darlene does. Yeah, go ahead and put Darlene, if you could. I know it's go ahead and put in a link. That would be awesome. I would appreciate it. Yay, what's up, Chow? I don't know what it's called, right? Because normally I talk about things that I know about, right? And I have no idea about this stuff. So I'm really gonna learn as much as anybody, today. And, I know that Peanut is, he writes music and stuff like that. So I know that he's at least interested in the topic, right? And then he's gonna have somebody else on that probably knows more. And, I think it'll be interesting. Now, I'm gonna do my normal research on things before I go on a show, right? So I'll know some of what I'm saying, but I think I'll learn more than anything, And I think that's interesting. I've never done that before. Go on another show and then learn something, but I think it'll be great because I get the vision of what he's trying to do. Because sometimes we just want to have conversations that are just like good conversations, right? We don't always want to have like the same, the world is messed up and look out for the jab and and blah blah blah, right? Sometimes it's good to focus on some of the tools we have now to help us until the end, right? Now, just very few things that I mess with in life. I drink a lot of water and I just eat oatmeal, man. But if there's something to try that's not witchcraft or whatever, then I'll do it. Who am I? But I always enjoy my time over there, and there'll probably be some kind of game. Oh, what time is it now where I am? It is 5:20. So 8 o'clock will be like, I mean, it's a struggle for you. It'll be like 3 hours from now. It'll be a struggle for you to make it, I think. 8 p.m. tonight is like, it's like middle of the night for most people. It's midnight for the East Coast. And so, yeah, but I think that'll be fun. And then sometimes he just has a game or something like that, which I think is cool, you know. I know that a few people every once in a while come here from over there, and I think that's pretty cool. I've seen a couple of few people come over here. And really, we got to get all this information out and get and spread the gospel to as many people as possible. I mean, it would make me so happy to just like be constantly waking people up and constantly getting people to the answer of how to get out of here and into the kingdom, right? That God has prepared for us. And I think once people realize what we're in, what we're doing, right, is that that's that's anyway. So yeah, we're in a mind control type situation, right? We've been like brainwashed and mind controlled our whole lives, and now we're at a point where it's clear to see what's going on and how to get out of here. But not everybody can see everything, which is difficult, right? So it gives you a sense of responsibility to tell everybody, like, hey, this is what's obvious to me. I know that it's hard to get your mind wrapped around it, but everything you know is basically a lie, and so it is what it is. Yeah, it would be cool to like yeah, I don't know. I think I want to do more like I know more about your guys' channels, because I know that if you guys are doing like if you guys are doing like streams or whatever, like we could like put it out there that like, okay, after my stream you're having a stream to get more people to go to your stream. We can time things a little better, and even when we weave in other people's platforms, like, okay, we're gonna go on this platform, they're part of us, right? Oh no, look what the mark of the beast, look what you did. Here we go again. Oh no. Yeah, it's just unbelievable, like this world is falling apart, right? But it's there's always hope, right? Once you know what's happening, right, then like it's easy to like overcome some of this stuff, and that's what we are. We're overcomers, and God has given us every bit of ability and power we need from Him, right, to resist the devil, so that the devil flees from us. There's nothing more powerful than us out there as long as we have God inside of us and His will in our mind, right? Let me say hi to Luke. Hey, Luke, how you doing, buddy? Let me say hi to who else? Who else slid in here. I thought I saw Cindy for a minute. Oh yeah, she had a grandbaby. That was great. And yeah, a couple of weird names. A couple of weird names I don't want to read. Um, yeah, I thought I saw somebody new. Oh, there's Chow. Hey, Chow. I'm glad you're here. One day at a time, prepping with Mama, the prepping Mama. How are you doing? Oh, is that what's her name? Is that lady? I do need to. We do need to have our talk, man. I wanted to talk a few days ago, but physically, I was just like so tired, and I caught up so much on my sleep, so much. Right? And last night was the greatest I felt in a very, very long time. I mean, I cannot even tell you guys how good I felt. Very relaxed and very okay, so okay, I'm still learning who's who, right? Because a lot of people have a couple soccer accounts or whatever, and a lot of people have accounts that are like against, just in opposition to other people, right? So it's hard to for me to keep up. I'm not as hip as I used to be, guys. I'm a little bit, I'm a little slower. I'm a little slower than that, you know. I'm slow. I'm California slow. I'm like Kentucky fast, but California slow, you know. I'm just kidding. I don't know what that even means. Am I near London? No, of course not. I'm near like London, California. Sheila, I need to have you on the show. You want me to drop a link? Do you want me to drop a link? Or do you want me to save you from having a link? Sometimes I don't know if I should save you from and not let you on, or have you come on because you're fun. Okay. I won't put a link then. We'll just chill and chat today. I like it when everybody's just doing the chill and chat deal. Save me. Well, so like I don't know, because like you can be like not brave for a very long time and then brave. And then sometimes I wonder, should I encourage the bravery or should I like save you from that urge, right? That's like kind of an anomaly of your personality. Trust me, I think of you guys in layers and with nuance, and trust me, it's not just yeah, right. You had a couple of drinks. That's what I was trying to not mention, you know what I mean? I was trying to say it in a good way, you know. But either way, right? We're all grown adults. You could do what you want. And so I know you guys in a very like the people that I do know, right? I take the time to know your personalities, right? And so sometimes there's anomalous behaviors, right? That like you'll have that I don't know if you think they're desirable or not, right? I don't know how you feel about them. So it's sawdust, Steven. Okay, well then you got it. Clear enough, right? Clear enough. Here I'm trying to paint the picture of Sheila, and then get the hell out of here, Steven, with your crap. I've been studying as much as possible so I can better lead someone to the Lord. I have the opportunity because for me, it's about reaching someone on their level. Exactly, exactly. Well, it's important, right? It's important because like understanding somebody, that's what they want. Like that's all we want, right? Is for someone to understand us, right? Understand where we're coming from, why we think the way we do, and not be judged for it, but to have people see us for who we are, right? Oh, I see how you could think that way because of these experiences in your life have gotten you to think that way. Not like, oh, this isn't normal or whatever. Why do you feel this way? fall in line. More like, let me understand why that's different, you know? Right. So I have this meme, right, where this is so funny. I have this meme, right, where it's like there's this elephant, right, and he's drinking out of this lake, right, and this alligator like jumps up and latches onto his nose or his trunk or whatever that thing is, right, and he's like, "I'm getting real tired of your shit, Carl." It's just so funny. Yeah. Yeah, no, she knows what she said, right? But it was like it was a alligator latched onto it was his nose. Or what is that? It's an elephant's nose, right? Is the trunk or whatever. And I got a big nose too, so I especially appreciate people with snout clout, you know. I can definitely relate. It's just funny, man. Like when I saw that meme, I was like, "Oh, that's perfect, man." Because I can picture myself drinking out of that lake and having somebody just crunch on my nose, you know. Come on, Carl. Getting sick of this, man. Well, sometimes Clutch, what it'll do is it'll make it so you have to unhide the comment in order for sometimes it'll ask you to unhide the comment, right? YouTube will block it, and then Wrench will have to unhide it. I know you've seen it probably R1s a few times, where you have to unhide one of the comments, and so you're like, wow, YouTube is blocking it or whatever. Yeah, it would have disappeared. You looked it up and saw the picture. Are you looking at it now, right? Like you and your husband? That alligator is on his nose. That's the funniest thing in the world, man. I'm gonna make that my I'm gonna make it my what do you call it picture tonight if I can for Peanuts Joe. That would be so funny. And just have that alligator. And yeah, that's funny. She goes, I feel great despite the madness. I'm very blessed. Of course, of course. Yeah, sometimes the whiskey gets you a little loose, right? You're just like, oh, okay. I'm gonna say all the things I wanted to say all week. My phone died, but I'm back. Always miss the lives. I think I only caught you. Oh, well, I wish that, yeah, I wish you always could be here. Of course, you know. So is this your new name? Like, is this your new name now? Like, I always forget. Like, so is this lady, and then this is your new name, or is this someone that just looks like lady? I don't know anymore. It's Charity. Oh, okay, okay, cool. Yeah. Sometimes I can't tell because some of you guys look similar, you know. But it's hey Chris, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad to see you, man. She just sent me she just sent me the elephant with the alligator on it. That's so hilarious. I have seen that meme that probably like I want to say like 10 years ago. I saw someone. Oh, Mike is calling me right now. Come on, Mike. Were you able to hear me while that call was going on? Mike is trying to call me right now of all times. Could somebody like leave a message for Mike over there? Tell him that I'm live right now. He can come over here. if he's canceling, then that's cool too. I mean, I'm pretty like I'm pretty understanding about those things. Like this is one thing, right? That I like to be. Oh, there's one thing that I like to hold as like a policy is like if somebody wants to come on the show, but then like they get like cold feet at the last minute, like I don't want them to not come just because like you could still come to the show and just not do the come on the show, and like I would understand that, you know, like you got to be understanding of things like that, or else people won't try to come on the show. It's already hard enough if somebody's shy in that way, you know. Some people don't even want other people to hear their voice, you know, and I've seen people like that, you know, and it's all about trying, right? And you know, giving it a shot, right? You owe me. No, you don't owe me anything, buddy. You've been like a tremendous value to me since you've been here. And like, you know, I remember praying for somebody like you to come along. Like we need a younger guy to come along. We were like we had a certain demographic flowing over here, and I was perfectly happy with that for sure. But oh no, is he canceling tonight? Oh no. Okay, yeah, he is. He's canceling. Hold on a second. Can somebody text could somebody leave a message with Peanut? Oh my god, I don't want to say the news right now. Oh no, I'm in a bad position. Oh, and no, it's don't tell anybody. Okay. Okay. Well, tonight there's not going to be anything tonight there's not going to be uh something with Peanut tonight. Okay? Um hold on a second. Let me see. I'm going to make a text message real quick, guys. I'm sorry. And well, I'll announce this, guys. Wow. Yeah. Well, okay, there's not going to be anything tonight. I can't really expand on that. That's up to them. And no, it's okay. And so like yes, I will call Mike after the stream. And so but I also wanted to announce that you know, I haven't heard the news yet of what happened, but um yeah, due to network, yeah, unfortunately somebody had some bad news, and I don't know what that is, and I'm not really allowed to say, but we are gonna do some talk on fallen angels at some point, which I thought was is gonna be pretty good, you know. I'm not sure what is you know, what is appropriate to announce right now, but I think that's gonna be fun. Show on a show on Fallen Angels. Sorry guys, I'm a little rattled, you know. And yeah, we were having like a pretty good little every week thing going on over there. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow, who knows, right? And that'll be cool, right? And sometimes it's good to take a day off and reflect and really talk to God. Yeah, I want to do some stuff on the Nephilim and stuff, and I know also that not only Bubba, but Clutch is very that's right down his alley, the non-canonical books, right? And so well, yeah, I do need to call him. So thank you for being understanding, Deb and everybody. So yes, I will let you guys go. I'm gonna go call yes, Clutch. So yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Mike and see what's going on over there. You guys have a wonderful day, right? A wonderful evening. I pray a hedge of protection around you guys. Praise Jesus for his sacrifice and his grace. And all glory to God, right? Everything that's good in our lives right now is because of that man that took our beating for us, and what an amazing person to break that contract and to get us into the afterlife, right? It's amazing. All right, I love you guys. Um, I'll pray for the children. Talk to you guys tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pray for the children, of course.